An officer was caught on video smashing a skateboard, and from the video it sounds like another officer was the one who made the suggestion.
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. A month ago I published a video showing several uniformed members of the Riverside Police Department knocking on a viewer's door.
According to the police department, the group of officers were called to help with a code enforcement issue at the home, and as you can see, they took turns playing with the skateboard.
The officers had arrived at the house to serve administrative paperwork related to code enforcement. They weren't even there for a criminal complaint.
He doesn't have a key for it. Some guy named Danny used to stay in there.
When they got no response, one officer began taking pictures of the driveway, curtilage, and side yard. Eventually, one officer found a skateboard, and the officers take turns trying to ride it.
Doing ollie. Keep it simple, dog. Nope, not like this. Oh, what? What do you think? I don't want to do. You know, ollie that kid. Put in the dress.
After most of the officers leave, the two that stay behind scan the area for onlookers and cameras, and thinking that they were in the clear, one of them breaks the skateboard in two. One of the officers takes a picture of the broken skateboard.
And you can see the other officer taking a photo of the skateboard with his cell phone. And this happened Tuesday afternoon at a home along Kendall Street, which is near Riverside City College.
That video had almost 400,000 views within 24 hours, and more than 1,000 of you left comments on the department's Facebook page. This prompted the department to put out a public message, which read, "We want to address concerns raised by a recent viral video showing one of our officers appearing to damage a skateboard. Our department takes this matter seriously, and Chief Gonzalez has initiated a thorough internal investigation to determine the facts.
We'll all hold our breath.
We hold our officers to the highest standards and remain committed to maintaining your trust through accountability and professionalism." After the incident, the homeowner filed a complaint with the department, stating that he felt like he was being targeted by the Riverside Police. But now, nearly a month later, the two officers that stayed behind to damage the skateboard and take a picture of it are now facing charges.
Riverside's police chief is now speaking out after two of his veteran officers were caught on video smashing a skateboard. The video surfaced last month. The officers were helping with a code enforcement issue at a home when they decided to do this. Chief Larry Gonzalez says the officers on video were charged with misdemeanor vandalism.
Riverside Police Chief Larry Gonzalez announced on Friday that the county district attorney decided to file charges against the officers for misdemeanor vandalism. The next day, it said that one of the officers' charges was changed to aiding and abetting.
When I first saw it, it's concerning. Again, I want to know all the facts first, more of why they're there. We hold our officers, our personnel to the highest of standards. And we need to maintain that standard in order to keep maintaining our public trust.
The homeowner has filed a complaint with the police department. The owner of the skateboard says he feels that he's been targeted by Riverside Police.
The day that incident happened, Josh Sweat, owner of Everyday Skate Wax in New Hampshire, reached out to me and offered to send a free skateboard to the victim. And shortly after that, another viewer had reached out after doing some personal investigating and found this picture of an officer on the department's Facebook page. The length of the officer's name, mustache, the way he wears his hat, and having one sleeved arm leads us to think that upon information and belief, the alleged perpetrator could be Officer Timothy Popplewell, who, as recently as 2024, was ironically assigned as a community services officer.
I have never use steroids.
After the charges were announced, the Riverside Police Department posted another message from the chief, and this time, the language changed. It reads, "Last month, a video surfaced showing one of my officers damaging a skateboard in what appeared to be a deliberate act. I understand the concerns this has raised and appreciate our community's patience as we have been conducting both a criminal and internal investigation. The Riverside County District Attorney decided to file charges against the 2 officers related to the misdemeanor vandalism. Instead of naming the officers, he writes that one officer has 6 years of service and the other has 5. He continues, "Let me be clear. This behavior is unacceptable and does not reflect the standards of the Riverside Police Department. I expect every officer to uphold the integrity and professionalism that our community deserves. Our initial investigation remains ongoing, and once complete, I will take an appropriate course of action, and I will continue to ensure my officers meet the standards expected by our community. I've run several searches through the Riverside County Court and have found no charges yet, but when I do, or when we have other updates on this case, I'll be sure to let you know. If you'd like to see the original video, use the link below. And if you have a story you'd like to get out, use the form linked in the comments."
I was more of like a TV person. I get away with it, so maybe it's him. I don't know.
In the forehead. I'm just gonna ask him. I'm gonna see if he'll let me in by the house right there with that empty park point to.
Okay. Little uneasy, boy. You good? No. Too uneasy. Okay. The lose from that bad boy. Yeah, it looks like. Trying to crack it right in the middle. Trying to go, boy. Smash it, smash the thing.